What does it say about Pixar that the biggest fear in so many of their movies is the threat of being dumped in a giant pile of trash and forgotten forever once you're seen as no longer useful? These are Inside Out movie reviews. Is it bad that I was happy when Joy fell in the pit? She's too shiny. Shiny people are sus, man. My imaginary friend as a kid is a floating fork with a black halo that speaks in high pitch and sometimes uses their fork thingies as legs, and would get angry at me for watching Bob the Builder for some reason. Bing Bong ain't got shit on my fork pal. That's why he's forgotten. Anti-broccoli propaganda. Riley is so ungrateful. Girl, you just moved from Minnesota to California in a nice old San Francisco house with traditional ornamental wall molding and a fireplace and an attic room. I mean, yeah, if the executive producer of Velma was constantly in my head, I'd cry like that too. Riley's gum commercial equals my Education Connection commercial. I know my emotions are pissed that my boy band island was indeed not a phase. I hope my Cillian Murphy island is doing okay. It's unfortunate that I'm 19 now and still have a tragic vampire romance island. Okay, but why is no one talking about the fact that Riley's dad looks like Charlie Swan? I know we've all said the dad is hot. But I know the sequel just came out, but what I'm really looking forward to is the threequel, where Riley's parents get a divorce and I date her dad. The dad can turn me inside out. When Riley takes a Zoloft, does sadness just spontaneously combust or something? Joy was so annoying. Glad I don't have any of that inside of me. My Joy must have gone on a trip about 8 years ago and got lost on her way back. Rest in peace, girlie. Joy was such a bitch the way she treated Sadness from the moment she appeared. Nah, I just want to punch Sadness in the face repeatedly. Sadness is so annoying. I hate her. I really liked Disgust's outfit. It's very pretty. Yeah, I have transition goals. And it's just Disgust. Who I would want to play my emotions. Joy, Christian Bale filming Ford vs. Ferrari. Sadness, Taika Waititi as Korg. Fear, Ryan Gosling in The Nice Guys. Jesus! Disgust, Randall Park. And anger, Nick Offerman. I would really like Riley's boyfriend clone machine. God tier kids movie. But I wish they would make the sequel R-rated. I want to see Riley's brain on acid. Bing Bong sold me fentanyl. Perhaps it was because this rewatch took place while I was sleep-deprived on a 10-hour flight, but I found the very concept of Inside Out extremely anxiety-inducing this time around. Where did all these personified emotions in Riley's head come from? How much autonomy does she actually have? What happens to Joy and all the other beans in Riley's noggin when she dies? When will my jet lag end? We're all just being puppeted by hideously animated wraiths that guide us to one awkward moment after another. No God, no purpose. Just empty meat husks slowly headed to the inevitable, and then death. A pretty good guide for kids and what to expect.
Oh, remember the funny movie where the dog dies?
Inside Out 2. Ain't no way I got scared by a puberty alarm. Embarrassing. After representing gay people in Luca, those with mommy issues in Turning Red, and people with bad taste in Lightyear, Pixar finally makes a movie for the people with severe secondhand embarrassment by making the whole middle hour as painful to witness as possible. I would literally rather be disemboweled by my own clone than have to relive puberty. Who gave her that fuck-ass bob, for real? I need Inside Out 3, where Riley's emotions experience the arrival of these pale-colored, round little bitches called antidepressants. Do you guys think if Riley took antidepressants, the mind police would just beat Sadness with batons and taser her? Kinda offended by the broccoli slander. I want to chew on those memory balls. Who knew that being French was an emotion in itself? Ayo Adebari voicing a character called Envy, plus my initials being NV, equals new level of Delulu unlocked. Can someone please take that orange bitch out of my head? Why didn't anyone grab Anxiety by her 3 strands of hair and throw that bitch around? Maybe I need to go back on my anxiety meds, because when that little orange toilet brush was coming up with every possible scenario that could go wrong, I was like, wait, let her cook. My anxiety has never made me more athletic. Shaking my head. Could not stop thinking about the tweet that said anxiety would taste good cooked in an air fryer. I bet you if Riley was a boy in his teens, the inside out emotions would turn into Ryan Gosling is literally me, Sigma personality. A strawberry watermelon vape would have calmed Riley down. What happens if Riley smokes weed? Do those little mind people freak out and let anxiety take over? Or does Joy say, kick back and relax? My Mount Crushmore would be very bizarre compared to Riley's. She needs to step up her crush game outside of Cloud Strife. I mean Lance. Why is embarrassment kinda hot? I'm putting anger on my hear me out cake after seeing what he did to Pouchy. Anger and Pouchy matched each other's freak. Was Riley's dad's emotion freaky, or am I tripping?
So, big weekend for us. What do you want to do?
Well, we could finally clean out the garage, or actually get upstairs.
Disgust is just another part of Charlie XCX brat marketing campaign.
I'm a good person. I'm not good enough.
I'm everywhere, I'm so Julia.
So I don't buy Riley making the hockey team after A, breaking into the coach's office to see her private notebook that says our girl is not ready yet, and B, acting like a violent puck hog in the big scrimmage. Zero logic to this turn outside of, it's a Disney movie, of course it has to have a happy ending. Alas. Riley's deep dark secret is definitely either that she's a lesbian or a war criminal. Update! Just saw the end credits. She actually just burned a hole in the rug. My bad, guys. I think I was projecting. Idea for the next Inside Out film. We have a 60-year time jump. Riley is now old and has dementia. Her dementia is getting worse by each day, and as her dementia gets the worst of the emotions in her head, they start to disappear. Just an idea. Watching this made me realize I don't f***ing like movies. I don't know why I'm on this app. Big thank you to my Patreon members, My Lil Ruse, Kuski55, Fallen Vexen, Sam, Donka42, John Huang, Laser Scorpio, Night Avenger, Mintara, Somnophobic Danny, Savage Otters, and Cosmos. Thank you so much for your extra support on Patreon. It means the world to me. Hope you guys are doing well. I wish you guys the very best always. And the same goes to my YouTube channel members, my Mini Ruse, AD, Taylor Thompson, Foxstar Killer, and This Person 10. Thank you so much for your extra support. I'm so glad to have you be a part of my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing well too. Keep on being awesome. And thank you to everyone else for watching. If any of you recommended that I do Inside Out reviews, I don't remember if I've seen that or not, but if you did recommend it, thank you for commenting that. Feel free to comment other suggestions in the future. Let me know which emotion controls your head. If I was in Inside Out, I think mine would be embarrassment. I'm curious what yours would be. I'll see you in the next video, guys. See you then.